Welcome back to the Rebuilding the Nats series. We are currently 14-12. We have one more game against the Pirates, and we have quite a few games in a row here. We have flipped the calendar over. May is essentially here. We are now going to take a long look at anybody that I think needs to be sit down, switched around. Rotation is fine right now. Williams has been put in place of Patrick Corbin. Overall, the rest of the bullpen looks okay. I think we're going to ride with that for a bit. Looking at the lineups, he has earned that spot. He is fine there. He is going to stay there. Call is fine. Dickerson, hate to say it, Dickerson needs to start taking a seat. Robles is going to come in and play. Actually, can Vargas play the outfield? No, he cannot. We're going to switch some of these positions around. Ruiz is fine. He will be fine in the long term. He's my catcher. I don't expect a lot of offense. Cantella's been fine. So right now it looks like just Dickerson is losing his spot. Actually, can Vargas play? He does not play first. He's also old. So actually not really all that much is changing around. Oh, there's Austin Romine. No, he wouldn't be too good right now. He's been around since like, what, 2010, 2011? Eddie Alvarez, he's been around for a while. But he hasn't played much. Any other things to look at? So Romine got released. Anybody else pop up? Sam Hilliard. Darno broke his forearm. That's not good. Carlos Vargas. Owen Miller. Nick Prado. Cesar Hernandez is on the Tigers. I did not know that. Very interesting. Alright, well, we're going to see how this next game goes against the Pirates. And then we will take a nice look at the rest of the team. Rich Hill is 1-2 with a 10.59 ERA. Going up against Mackenzie Gore. This should be interesting. Very interesting, if I do say so. I don't think I want Victor Robles leading off this game. Let's have Jeter Downs lead off. Ruiz needs a break. That's fine. Adams has actually been pretty good. Everything else looks pretty good. Oh, Lane Thomas needs a day off. So we're going to put... Who's in first? Can Dominic Smith play the outfield? Dominic Smith can. 40 speed. So we're going to put him in right field. Can Chamber play first? He can. We're going to... Whoops. There. This would be interesting. Very interesting game right here. Wow, Rich Hill has given up 36 hits, 17 innings. That's awful. Alright, I'll see you all at the end.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound now, Mackenzie Gore. What do we have on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Had a swing and a line drive at a right field. Smith makes the play. 2 down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Bucks go down quietly. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And towing the slab in this one, Rich Hill. How about a report on him, Chris?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Now at the plate, Joey Meneses.
That's the ball.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Goes down looking. So nothing. New inning getting started. Here's O'Neill Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
Towards first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Ripped on a line, and that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next pitch is outside, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
And that's the strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
The left fielder, Alex.
The 2-1. And there's a strike. And now it's 3-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Next offering is down low. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Bounce to third. Hayes. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Riley Adams.
Here's the catcher, Riley Adams. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch is inside. And a count 2-1. Curveball over for a called strike.
2-2.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
And now 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. Third home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now, number 19. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
And now it's going to be Henry Davis.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
There's a strike. 2-2 now. Ripped to third. into Candelario's glove, and the inning is over. Pirates draw first blood on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning, up now for Washington, Jamer Candelario.
The first baseman, Jamer Candelario.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's down. That's the ball.
There's a strike. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Dom Smith stands in, and it's filled up. Hammered, base hit.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Victor Robles. Hayes to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Jeter Downs to the plate here. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. Robles on second. Downs at first. 2 out of the inning. Out to center. Reynolds brings it in with a nice run and grab. So the Nats leave a pair still behind by a count of 1-0. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Connor Joe.
The left fielder, number 2, Connor.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just missed.
That's the ball.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And the 2-2. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ryan Reynolds here. Flied out his first time. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering is in for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, and now Joey Meneses.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
The Y to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Robert Stevenson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Oviedo warming up as well. The count 2-1. Inside, just missed.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And now the lefty out to short. Throws to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Softly hit to third. Hayes to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Grounded out his first time. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Runner at second, 2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. McCutchen brings it in, and that is that. So 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Carlos Santana. This one in the air, right field. Smith under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first with 1 gone. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. He's already homered in this one. Next offering misses. 2-1. 2-1 now. Good eye right there. And he dives back in time. Center field. Robles puts it away. 2 down. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, number 19. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Jamer Candelario digs in now.
The first baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
And that's outside. Dominic Smith in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. And he walked him.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Now it's Dominic Smith. And he's already singled in this game. Candelario gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Good eye right there.
2-1.
And the righty deals. That's towards center. Reynolds makes the catch, one down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. McCutchen has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeter. Down.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jeter Downs. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The 2-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Line drive to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the power-hitting catcher, Henry Davis. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line and a base hit into right.
Back-to-back singles. He spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Next to hit, Connor Joe. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs.
But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Sean Doolittle.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Davis, the runner at third. Hayes over at second. Reynolds over at first with one away. Misses off the plate. 3 balls and a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one the other way, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Now 3 runs are in. It's 5-0. One out, runner at second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. And 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Fly ball down the line. Smith has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. Rodolfo Castro, the next Pirate to hit.
Rodolfo Castro.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the dirt, puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. 4 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chase DeYoung. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 37, Chase DeYoung.
The 2-2 on the way. And that one almost got him.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Righty delivers. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Leading up for Washington.
So a man aboard,
the left fielder,
Alex Call, digging in for the Nationals.
Gore.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
The 2-1. And that's a little bit high.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now batting, the catcher, Riley Adams.
2 on with 1 out. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. The 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
1 away, runners at second and third. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And the pitch.
That's the ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Santana. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Dominic Smith digging in for the Nationals.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Adams at third with 2 away. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Santana. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Rainey. He last pitched 2 days ago. Number 19 getting ready to hit. Next offering upstairs.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Man at second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. And he deals. Strike 3, throws him with the front door slider. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Joe. Next pitch is downstairs. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1, and it remains 5-2.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Colin Holderman.
Here we go. Come on, guys.
So now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the dirt. Davis throws on to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeter Downs. He goes down looking. And the batter now, Luis Garcia. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Right side. Castro. The throw to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Patrick Corbin.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
In the air, left side. And there's one down. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. In the air, out towards right center. And puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Carlos Santana. Look out! And it hit him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Bounce to the left side. Throw to first is in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still out in front 5-2. Bottom of the 8th. And now Joey Meneses.
The designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
The wind to the pitch. That one missed.
Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Joe makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Alex Call will hit next. Off the mark there, and now 3-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me. Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Next pitch is outside. Call at first, 1 gone. And now a full count.
Full count.
attacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
David Bednar on to try and close it out.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Santana makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nationals leave one, and the deficit. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
Rodolfo Castro.
(3-1) is on the way. And there's ball four.
Ball four. Runner take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. In the air left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Robles puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. 1 and 2 here. Line to left. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Pirates 5 and the Nationals 2. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 9, and here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Candelario.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Nice grab. McCutchen able to make that play.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Dominic Smith digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Chopper to second. Castro. And they're down to their last out.
center fielder, number 60, Victor.
And now the center fielder, Victor Robles, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Two outs. And that's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus.
Not the worst game, but I think we're finally starting to see the team come down to earth. Mackenzie, Gore, not a good game. Not a lot of hits. Doolittle didn't do good. Rainey was good. Corbin was okay in the bullpen. Overall, we're seeing that team really start to come back down to earth. See you next time.